Hi guys! So a lot of you asked me what materials are best to buy in the beginning when starting out. What metal gauge, what wire gauge, and I know how overwhelming it can be when there's so much to choose from and you just have to pick few things and you don't know what. So I thought I would make this short video just to share with you a few tips and show you kind of like a starter pack for you that might be helpful. So hopefully you will enjoy watching this and you'll learn something. And also if you have any questions or anything you would like to share or ask, leave that in the comment section below and I will be happy to answer. And now, yes, keep watching and I hope you will enjoy it. To practice sewing, shaping and soldering, it's best to start with copper or brass. Those are inexpensive metals comparing to silver and you won't have to worry about wasting money. Remember, these metals are harder than silver and have higher melting temperature, so definitely keep that in mind when moving on to silver. You will be using sterling silver and possibly fine silver, and here the choice is tremendous. So to start making, I recommend getting metal sheet in at least 2 different thicknesses. So for example, thinner one in 24-26 gauge to create bezels, and thicker one 20 to 22 gauge to create charms and cut out shapes and practice sewing. As you can see here, you can fit quite a few smaller cabochons onto small metal sheet. You can also cut these into smaller pieces, so some parts you can use for setting stones and some for sewing out shapes. Remember, the thicker the metal, the heavier it gets, so the price will also get higher. Depending on what you'll be making, choose a wire for the project. Anything below 21 gauge, which is 0.7 millimeters, is good for wire wrapping, but not good enough to create rings. They would be very soft and bend easily. So for stacking rings, choose 18 gauge wire or 15 gauge wire. And for ring bands, possibly go for 12 to 15 gauge. That should be good enough. Remember that the thinner the wire, the softer it is, and the rings made with extra thin wire might require work hardening, for example in the tumbler. There are also half-round wires, which are excellent for rings, and rectangular wires, which are wider, so they make excellent hammered rings, for example. For your bezels, you can either use metal sheet or you can purchase a bezel stripe made with fine silver. It's rather thin and very soft, making it super easy to shape and form. Remember, because it's soft and thin, be very careful when soldering and don't melt it. I thought I'll include silver solder here as well because you're using silver solder with silver. So in some shops it can be bought in the form of a stripe. So get yourself an easy, medium and a hard one to work with silver. So this is a sample starter pack, I might say. So as you can see, there's not much here, but I think it's absolutely enough for you in the beginning to start creating jewelry. Some metal sheet, some wire and bezel stripe, and I think that should be perfect to create your first jewelry pieces. Right, so that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Again, if you have any questions or would like to add anything to this video, leave that in the comments below. So if someone's interested in buying something else, you might find it in the comments below. And I wish you a very good week and I will see you in the next video. Bye!